Would you like me to explain how that works, Mayor? And also, just to clear the air, make sure everybody knows
There's a little,
what
the
basic
city's
info
trying
we
to
have.
explain that.
Right. We are, the law requires us, Open Records Act, if we're going to do a search, to make a selection of as many as 3 of the qualified candidates, best qualified candidates. And you'll see if you look on this piece of paper, I've underlined it for you, number 7 down at the bottom. It says, notwithstanding any other provision of this article, an agency shall be required to release those portions of the record which would identify persons applying for, under consideration for employment or appointment as executive head of an agency, which the city manager would be, as the term is used in paragraph 1, subsection A of the code, section 50.14.1, or a unit of the university system of Georgia. Provided, however, at least 14 calendar days prior to the meeting at which the final final action or vote is to be taken on the position, the agency shall release all documents which came into disposition with respect to as many as 3 persons under consideration, whom the agency has determined to be the best qualified for the position and from among whom the agency intends to fill the position. Y'all have had a search committee. You've had recommendations by your interim city manager. And y'all met on this in executive session at your work session, interviewed and declared that Mr. Adams was the only best qualified candidate you have. So what we're going to do, Mayor, if the council passes this motion, we will declare to be the best qualified candidate and the only qualified candidate from the ones that we had. We will have the clerk make available to the press or anybody else all the information that we may have received with regard to Mr. Adams. And then in 14 days or thereafter, the council will meet to make the appointment.
So information on other candidates do not have?
No, ma'am, just him. That's the point. This actually occurred when the Red and Black decided they wanted to see who had applied for president of the University of Georgia. And a bunch of these guys started scrambling around because they were presidents of other universities and didn't want their trustees to know. And so the General Assembly carved out this exception. Otherwise, you would be disclosing everybody. So we don't have to disclose those people who were appointed and who were not selected.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're, the 14 days or minimum.
Yes, sir.
But we're going to bring this up at
At the next
October
meeting. Yes,
meeting.
sir. That's correct.